Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, second matchup, Week 3, Season 22. Last round was a win here against Hunter 963. That was not a surprise considering he somehow has 0 Galactic Legends and got matched up with me. Part of that was the number of relics he has and just high gear in general. He also had, I think, a sizable amount of Zetas more than I did. So there's a number of advantages I had going in. He took 2 shots here against CLS, 3 against Bounty Hunters. We may have talked about this in the last video, I don't remember. Top territory here. 2 shots against the Resistance heroes. They are an expensive but really solid investment. If I did show this before, it's because Grievous had 1 shot and everyone else was not attacked. Okay, yeah, we did talk about this. He did save either the Malevolence or Negotiator for offense. I think he probably gave up, but we will take a look real quick here, see if he ever ended up coming back in. No. I think even if you're going to lose, it's worth just going in there, just getting the reps, practicing those counters in those battles. I think is helpful. And it may turn out to be the difference between a promotion, which is crystals and gear. Now, my opponent today, this is another weird one. Here's what he's got going on. That's what he's running in the arenas. Just complete mess in Fleet Arena. Here's what the top of his roster looks like. At first glance, looks like he has no Galactic Legends. Not the case. Here is what is in the hot bot. This is a Discord bot from Hot Utils. Most guilds have this, but you can also use this on my Discord channel if you don't have access to it. Much smaller guild. Smaller lifetime banners than the opponent last time around. Tiny bit of clears and undersizes. Higher top 80 GP than me, fewer Zetas, but way more relics. That's why we're getting matched up. And also a sizable amount of gear 12. So there is just a ton of bloat within this roster. More 6-dot mods. They're actually fairly decent 6-dot mods compared to most people who... Usually what you'll see is people will have vastly more 6-dot mods than me, and they won't even be close with the speeds. This guy's close. So the mods are solid. And you see here in the relic summary, just a ton of tier 5 and tier 4 relics. When we look here, he does have SLKR, but this is one of the reasons why you shouldn't be throwing all your relic materials at just random characters, is because he didn't have the resources then to take that relic once he unlocked Supreme Leader Kylo, to take him to relics immediately, which really should be how you should be approaching your relic unlock, so you can take advantage right away and not be exposed in Grand Arena where you have the bloat but you don't have the benefit of the character. And then lower relics on gas, and his Jedi Knight Luke and Darth Revan are fine. The rest of this is fine, no Executor. So we have all of those advantages. So we'll jump in here. But the bad news is, because of this type of matchup, we have a Jar Jar match. I took a look at this earlier in the day. We've got a complete mess to go through. We're not going to take a look at my defense. This is standard stuff I put down. I wish I would have... I didn't look at his Grand Arena history to see if he had a history of doing auto deploys. I should have checked that because I put a lot down on defense. Not enough where I think it's a problem, but a lot more than I should have. So in terms of which of these I'm worried about, it would be the Jedi Knight Luke one's a threat. The gas one is not that bad. The Vader one I need to be careful with. So it's Jedi Knight Luke and Vader I want to be most careful with. Those will probably take my best teams. And that's because of the leadership abilities involved with each of those. On the bottom territory, we've got Telzine R2. R2, though, even though there's no lead there, this could be sneaky annoying because of the droid synergy that BB-8 offers. And then Wampa is just a good plug-and-play character. Traya has some synergy. There's a little bit of separatist synergy going on with Grievous and Ventress. So normally I would be clearing the bottom territory and moving forward, but because of how these auto deploys work, we know these. It goes in order. So we know his top teams, his strongest relics are here. So it'll get progressively easier on the back wall. So we're not going to break this down the way we normally do. We're going to start here. Usually I might be able to do Jedi Master Luke with bad Jedi here, but Jedi Master Luke can mess that up. We can't completely be cheap here. I really want to be cheap, but this would be such a dumb way to start out if we were to lose this. Jedi Master Luke alone, though, is really not enough. The concern is this type of matchup basically could fall apart into a solo if I'm using bad things. We can bring in Ahsoka. All of these are potential separate teams. I don't want to use them. Yeah, Jedi Knight Revan doesn't need Jolie. Let's just do this. This is more than we need, probably, but there's no sense in taking chances with this. With these first few. We haven't had a Jar Jar battle in a long time. That was one of the reasons why we went after the Executor, was to give ourselves better matchups. And I'm concerned that we're now 2 matchups in a row that are a bit of a joke. At least the last opponent set a defense. Alright, we're gonna... That's not a leadership? Alright, fine. I was hoping there would be... The assist would work, but that's apparently a unique ability, not a leadership ability. I do want to increase cooldowns over on Revan. I don't want any of that lightning or other stuff. Alright, we're good from now on. Luke was the only threat. I've taken junk to beat Revan with Jedi Master Luke. Although, let's take out Rey first. Alright, let's move on. Way more than we needed. But it's a safe than sorry situation. Now, though, we can probably split up Jedi Knight Revan, Jedi Knight Luke, and Gas and take out these other teams. There's no synergy here. I don't want to do this. This Vader worries me a bit more. But actually, we're going to do our Jedi. This might be a dumb team. No, Bastil's on defense. This is just dumb. The idea I'm thinking is just we're gonna have tenacity up and we don't have to deal with as much stuff, but there are ways in which that could fall apart and it's not worth it. Because with the tenacity up, Vader's basically shut down, but we'd still have to deal with Luke and Revan. This is way more than we need. Revan would have been closer to the power level. If we still had Jolie, I would have done it. I have an unhealthy relationship with coffee. It is late. I'm starting this at I started this about 11:20 at night. And I'm still drinking coffee. Alright, gas here. We're gonna use Jedi Knight Luke. Hermit Yoda. Let's use Plo for the turn meter. Because we might be able to goof off with Ki-Adi-Mundi later. Probably not. Alright, let's stun everybody. Get that turn meter back. Get Master's training over on Luke. What if we... No, let's put blind on Skywalker. Let's get Foresight up. Alright, we've now used some of our strongest teams. I think Jedi Knight Revan is probably our next strongest. So before we move on, I want to just double check synergies. Because these guys, don't worry me too much, but maybe this Malak Kylo, just because of how good Malak and Kylo are individually, that might be the one that we take Revan up against. And down here, Traya and Ventress are the worst of the synergies, but they're not that bad. We're gonna have to do Revan here. I'm actually a little worried about it, since we don't have Jolie. I always wonder if I should use Cam in some of these matchups, even though I know we don't have the Galactic Republic synergy, but he still has some nice things in his kit. And I guess the other thing I should consider is maybe my Maul is better. No. We made that mistake last time with Maul. Maul's, at least Canderous' synergy with Kylo is very negative. I don't like it, but we're doing Barris. The extra bit of healing will give us at least some of what Jolie gives us. Not that much. I think we start with Malak. We're going to spread the buffs. I want to wait until I can steal the stealth. That's a good counter. Stay focused on Malak. He's got fear, so we're just gonna do that. I don't like that. Let's mark, get another stun. Alright. We got him down to 50%. Now let's try and go for the stun. We got turn meter removal at least. Let's get protection back up on Revan. Oh, he increased cooldowns on the heat. Oh no, we got it. Okay. Mark and stun. Getting a little worried about this clock. We're gonna swap turn meter and get rid of the confusion. Stun him, or take the turn meter away. Alright. At least we got to the red. I need an auto. Oh wait, we're not marked anymore. We gotta make sure we get the mark there, and now we'll auto. Because I'm worried about the clock. We at least have triggered the whatever that's called 3 times. Second, I don't trust these guys to handle this matchup. Yeah, because, you know, what are you sending strategic advantage over to her for? It was such a waste. Yeah, let's take that. We need to get these debuffs off. Stun or take away, no. Get rid of him. Come on. There we go. Alright. We're gonna hit auto over here on Kylo. I don't know if we have enough time left. Alright, we're good. A little worrisome, but we were fine. Now, Bosk, Chewie, HK. That's more annoying than anything else. I'm not too concerned about it. We're gonna go down below and start doing some of these battles. I think the Separatist at a minimum we might be able to Bad Batch. Or at least can try it. There's probably something I'm not considering here, but it's fine. We can at least make some progress. There's some good speeds. Don't like any of that. So we get defense up, evasion up. I kind of don't want to hit Ventress. Alright, we're gonna go back under stealth. Yeah, this is a loss. Can we at least take out Ventress? Yeah, let's just make sure we get 1 kill. We should hit Padme. I feel like that was worth a shot. How do I want to approach these? We've got what? Shaak T, Jango and Bounty Hunters, JTR, Han and Chewie, Maul, Vader. We still have a ton of teams, wouldn't we? kind of want to Han and Chewie this. I would definitely do it if we had CLS. I'm just trying to think if there's something I'm not considering about using these two. Because we're just trying to punch through Traya. There's no Scion. Shaak T is not really adding anything. But we're kind of relying a lot on Han and Chewie to function correctly. And I don't know how well or I know Relic Darth Traya. Because most people I go up against have not had a Relic Traya. That worked out perfectly. Yeah, I guess. Okay. We're good at this point, but I think that's the right ability. Telzine. Let me just do Vader there. Or Shaak T. No, Shaak T will do up against the droids. Oh, actually, let's before we forget about their existence, let's just take care of Chewie and Bosk. We know there's going to be assists from Chewie. Everyone's going to have guard up. HK can dispel. There's a taunt. This will be a little annoying, but not very. Can I get away with JTR on this matchup? I think I can. Definitely with Bosk. A little bit with Chewie. Let's just do it. We just control Bosk, go after Chewie to get rid of guard. HK is annoying, but he's controllable. Maybe we go for a stun right now. Can we stun Bosk? Those are not tenacity mods on that Bosk. Let's put a stun on Chewie. Let's see if we can get a stun. I want to... Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Surprised how long we were able to control them at the start of this battle. Okay. So Vader, Maul. Vader and Maul. I kind of want to keep... I don't know. We'll do Shaak T against these droids, I guess. Or do you want to do Shaak T to clean up Grievous? It's probably a better use. I think we're going to actually use Maul up against this team. I kind of want to see what happens. This might be a bad idea. Because Han, at a minimum, can... Like, Rebels do well against Maul. I'm going to use this. I just want to see what happens. Like, Maul, even at these gear levels, has been very effective. But I still don't have a feel for when I think he can win and when I think he will lose. I need to build out those instincts. So, stuns Canderous, that's fine. What's going on? How did this boost up with CPU usage? There's a weird little computer mess. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's unfortunate timing on the choppiness. I think she's got the evasion up. I'm gonna hit Han a few times and then just... Is that really all the damage we can do right now? Alright. That was worthless. Okay. I'm never using Maul up against Han again. I don't like it. So then, who do we bring up against this? I think we're gonna have to do... I kinda wanna do this. But maybe I wanna keep Piet. Maybe we keep Piet and we use Thrawn. My concern here though is Han just wipes somebody out. Or stuns Vader. We gotta risk it though. I should have used my Han here. That was a miscalculation. Ah, see, that's not good. All of this is bad. No, don't go after him. You gotta be kidding me. Han, you are so annoying. None of these moves help me win. We're gonna do this. It's the riskiest, but it's also the best. You gotta be kidding me. I think that was a miscalculation on my part. I did not factor Han into my plans. This should have been my first choice. Because what I need are relics to survive against HanChew first. And we know everything on his back wall is relics, because this guy had, what, 70 relics? Why am I going after Telzine? Like, I'm just like... I'm going after Telzine because she scares me. Oh, she's gonna come. No, she's not. What am I talking about? We should have saved the two goof-off battles. The Bad Batch and the Mandalorians were just too early to pull those out. That should have been back wall. Definitely not. I don't really regret using the Bad Batch here, actually. That was fun to test. But we are now reaching a point in my roster where we are dangerously low on things that can win. I wonder if we actually get stuck against a Jar Jar. Maybe we bust out Nest against one of these. Wait, one of these is healing immunity, right? One of these Zetas? I was thinking maybe we do a Nest solo up against this. Inflict healing immunity. Can't be evaded, but it can be resisted. And I have very high tenacity on my Nest. I kind of want to do it. Let's do it. If we gotta deal with mess, let's at least have fun. I don't think I've never done Nest against Wampa. I don't know how it's going to play. I mean, I hate the days already. I was hoping my Nest would resist all these debuffs. I'm very surprised that my Nest can't. There's a ton of tenacity on my Nest, and so far she hasn't resisted anything. What is up with your... How come every debuff landed? There's no leadership. There's no nothing. I almost feel like I took mods off of my Nest. It makes no sense to me how that went that way. I'm not surprised that I lost, just that all the debuffs landed. We are in a dangerous place. We are dangerously low on good teams. See, I could normally take like first order against this and win, but Padme is going to mess this up. What's my scoundrels like? I think we still have to try and clean it up with first order. Of course. Are you kidding me? Is this the kind of day we're gonna have? Honestly, I'm pretty happy about that. Dealing with just Padme now versus two good characters. Like, we can use... I'm trying to save at least some decent characters for that back wall. I think we started off on using our bad characters a little early. What if we did this? Can this clean up Padme? Because there's healing immunity from Sidious. We got turn meter and good attacks. Basic. We just need to get her to 50%. But I don't know if we're going to be able to outdo her healing. Yeah, the cooldown's too beneficial. Yeah. We don't have the damage we need to get her to 50%. If we had relics on Sith Marauder, we would. Yeah. That's not gonna work. Are you gonna make me use something good against Padme? There's gotta be something that can just... You're gonna make me use Cat? Oh, no. What are we talking? We can just use bad bounty hunters. I also kind of don't want to do that. If it comes to it, we can use bad bounty hunters up against Cat. That's not a problem. We can get the contract off for Mando quickly. We need to get through Wampa. And we might have to just resort to my bounty hunters. I think we do. I think I want the stun. All you guys are so bad. I've been trying to get shards for Fennec. They're not appearing for me. I was gonna just from shipments take her up to 4 stars. But every refresh they aren't there, and I don't want to spend the crystals for the refreshes. You guys are so irritating. Alright, let's get some debuffs on the field. We're gonna heal up, get rid of the debuffs. Land a stun. Let me land a stun, man. We're gonna hit R2 with everything we got. We're just gonna take out R2. We're gonna solve at least one problem. You gotta be kidding me. Give me a... Alright, land a stun. Land a stun! I'm just gonna go for the conflagration. Wait, no, that's R2's abilities, conflagration. This doesn't land... Yeah, give me days. Perfect. Alright, now we can hit him. Oh, do not die on me. Come on, we gotta get that contract off. Boom, there's our contract. Stun him. We're gonna heal up. Get more debuffs on the field. Now we can focus over here. Getting a... just hit him with everything. Oh, come on. I hate these Jar Jar battles. Alright, Padme. We gotta keep some of these teams for the back wall. I don't want to use them. I'm actually quite worried about this back wall. We've used a lot. I just want to go for like a sure thing. And the thing is, this is a sure thing. Let's just do it. I'm probably going to regret this. Because insta-kills are powerful. We have 2 insta-kills left, though. I should have called Aura, because Aura has a stun on her basic. Alright, let's see what kind of trouble we're in. I'm betting at least a Scion. I doubt he has Traya Nihilus at Relics without Scion at Relics somewhere. There's this Kenobi. We got some SLKR stuff. Jolie, Chewie. God, this is some annoying stuff. There is a high probability we are not getting through this. Our Wampa Newt thing can get through that. We at least have one team for something. We have Traya, which can get through something. I wish we had a Rex. Is there something that's just obviously bad? I'm going to attempt Rebel Assault here. I actually would not be surprised if the Jedi can beat these guys, because they're awful. We're going to go Wedge Lead with Biggs. I think we're going to do Leia. I think I want the damage that these people bring. I think we might just need to auto this. I'm just hoping that they can't do enough damage. These guys are so dead. They have no chance. You guys are so bad at this game. No, there's no way. There's no way. No, not even with Captain Han. Alright, we're done with this. This was... We will muddle through, but this is going to take way more time than I wanted it to. I should have thought about if there was a team with a revive that I should have used this team for. There's no revive here that I need to be concerned about. I wonder if the B1 would have been better. Because B1's going to be annoying. Is there any dot synergy on any of those other teams for Kylo? I don't recall. I wonder how Kylo would do again. No, there's no way. No way. Alright. I don't think so. I think actually that would have been a better... This Droideka B1 team would have been better for Wampa. This is much harder. Alright, let's figure out where we want to use our Traya. That's annoying, but there's no synergy there. It's just Chupio is annoying. I actually feel like I might want to use Traya here up against Droideka. Because there's not a lot of damage here. There's no synergy here. I'm going to do it here. This is definitely the hardest Jar Jar I've ever had. Because of the amount of relics this guy has. What was it, like a 20 relic advantage? 24 relic advantage? That right there is why I brought in Traya. Basically to cancel out part of Droideka. Fracture would have been so much nicer. I wish I had my Palpatine. I am wondering if it's a mistake to hit B1 right now. Like, what if I can't get through this? Like, maybe... Because I'm concerned I'm about to lose my Traya. Yeah, there goes my Traya. Let's increase cooldowns. I don't know why we're doing that. Alright, we're dead. I don't know, I feel like my instincts were right though. This is the biggest threat on the board. That's why we brought in the Traya. I just don't have the gear on Traya to survive this stuff. Bad Batch should be pretty good right about now. I should not have used them on the front wall. I got overzealous. Let's see here. Can't really afford to lose battles though, and I just threw away 2 teams. We need to be far more careful than we are acting. What if... Is there anything here? I've got speed. Got mass assists and AoEs. We don't have a well, no, Piet's Dispel only works on dark side. We get stacking damage, and we might be able to get through B1 quickly, but we're probably going to lose Veers and Gideon before it even matters. Critical chance, crit damage, turn meter. Critical chance, dots. I think I'd rather have the turn meter. I'm thinking about this, because at least T3M4 has a Dispel and a heal. We're going to throw it in. It's a dumb risk. Because B1's probably just going to rip through us. This is gonna go badly. No. No, none of this matters. Ahsoka's gone, but none of this matters. It's the Droideka B1 synergy. I need my Wampa here. My Wampa could have beat this. Alright, we're going to beat everything else, and we're going to throw everything that's remaining at that. I don't know. I almost think we have to save Cat for it. Because if we save Cat for it, we at least have an Annihilate. It takes so long to get to it. Okay. Alright, we're going to do Troopers. We are going to run out of teams. We basically already have run out of teams. We started the party too early. Oh, maybe we want to use Death Trooper, but we're not beating these guys in that kind of way. What do we do here? Chupio can do some damage. That's it. Where is First Order? The only leader we have left is Phasma. Do I think Kylo alone, without any dot synergy, can take out Chupio? With Jolie and Phasma around. That's what we're asking ourselves. I'm gonna risk it. I want to clear this board, and I don't think there's a way for us to do it. Alright. Get Retribution up. Let's get a Taunt up. Don't care about that. Loving how Stormtrooper is working here. Okay. Alright, this is a win. The protection up is coming from Jolie's, so as soon as Jolie's handled. I'm surprised that they, well, I guess these guys aren't relics, but why can't I land a stun on you, Jolie? Oh my god, are you gonna make me auto you? Alright, I think I gotta go after Phasma, because for whatever reason, no one wants to cooperate here. Alright. Yeah, we're not outpacing the heal. We need to stun Jolie. You're just gonna keep AoEing, aren't you? You're not gonna use the right abilities. Are you actually gonna... You are such an idiot. You never used the third special? What a worthless AI. I should have stopped it sooner. I just didn't think they were going to do the kind of damage they did. It's ridiculous. We're some light side people. So we increase offense and potency. And we gain a little bit of speed, right? Or they reduce speed, which is like the same as us gaining speed. The thing is, I don't think I want Veer's lead because Veer's lead is only giving us speed. Oh no, we gain offense too. and speed. And turn meter when we gain a buff. Okay, so we do want that. I'm wondering, Moff Gideon would be kind of nice, reducing the damage even more, but there's not enough buffs around. Range Trooper would give us buffs, but I kind of want to bring in Death Trooper. But that really only helps us if we take somebody out. Which way do we want? I think I'm gonna try Stark. This would be great for Nest. We did not take the front wall seriously enough. Let's just use the basic. I'm just taking it easy until we can get back under... I guess we're not going to get back under stealth, are we? I hate you guys so much. I really do. It's going to be that day. I do not have enough teams to get through this many relics. Because I also put a bunch of relics on defense. Yeah. Traya could handle that easily. No, we did not assess the threat of Droideka effectively. Because we did not have enough left to take that on. We need... We are out of teams. Come on. Come on. Let's keep going. Honestly, of all the types of players who could Jar Jar me, this is the worst possible scenario. Because if this was like a Galactic Legend guy, we would be even on Relics. And I would not have to be dealing with this kind of stuff. But having an opponent that has a 24 Relic advantage. That's a roster overall. When I have so many Relics on defense, it is very tough to match up. And I'm out of good characters. Who has a bunch of assists and AoEs? We need assists and AoEs. It's not gonna work. I'm gonna try something. It's gonna be very dumb. But it's our only hope. They're just gonna do too much damage. These guys aren't gonna survive long enough. Okay. You haven't lost any health though. I want protection. Just throw a... Yeah, that wasn't gonna work. If there was more Jawas, see, I feel like we can get through this one with Cat, but I feel like I need to save Cat. What do I have anything with Mandos? Because we do have the... I don't have a leader. I don't think I have a way for her to survive long enough. Yeah, there's no way for her to survive long enough. Not against that team. Do I have... Your characters are so bad. Just have junk left. Alright, we might have to wrap this up in a minute. We're gonna clear the fleet. That's not gonna be a problem. This Dooku is a problem, though, and Hux, even without anybody else. We're gonna clear this team because I know we can beat this team at least with Scoundrel, with Cat. I think we'll do Fennec and Cat. And let's bring in Han. Fennec's just not survivable enough at 3 stars that I'm not going to do the undersized thing with her. Might be a bad idea. Let's see what's that. 1 more? No, 2 more. Still 2 more? Oh, because she probably didn't have Sheen anymore. Yeah, he's dead anyway. I guess I could have targeted someone with Foresight. Alright, let's get rid of Kenobi, because he's, with the Retribution, he's the one causing all the trouble. Is this evadable? Can't be evaded. Alright. What? Like, I know it's not an insta-kill, but it's gotta be better than that. It's ridiculous. Is this because this is a Gear 12 cat? Next time, we don't start goofing off early. You guys better be good enough to handle this. You gotta be able to handle just Bastila. Okay, we're just gonna auto. I don't care about this. You guys are so pathetic. I hate you guys so much. You deserve to lose. We're taking out at least Bastila. The problem with Hermit Yoda being there is being able to outpace the damage that we're able to inflict with the characters that we have left, outpacing how fast Hermit Yoda can heal. I'm gonna do something crazy. This is very dumb. Maybe if Jin was at gear 11. You know, my brother has both Zetas on Jin. Not recommended. Back in the days of before Grand Arena existed and everything, he went through the process of throwing all the Zetas on the Rogue One squad. He's one of those people who just love this squad. Do not lose this. Alright. It's because the healing immunity, I know the expose does a ton of damage to Bastila when she doesn't have that tenacity up, which the lead gives her. But I knew my Jin wasn't going to survive that battle. Look at how little we have left. I'm going to throw somebody in because I want to see what happens. But this is over. Do we go after Hux? This would win if we had relics on it. But at this gear level, we can't get through this. And I should have hit Dooku first. What's the chances I can get this stun? If he was already dazed. Give me some dazes. Oh, they both have leads. That would have been dazes anyway. Alright, let's do this. Actually, probably should have saved that. Yeah, they got dazed, so let's do that. Pretty soon Dooku's gonna get through our protection and start doing some serious damage. I'm surprised that we've lasted this long. We might... No. Dooku doesn't have days, so he's gonna counter and just take me out. If I can take out one character... Okay. We might actually win this. I'm gonna lose Dark Trooper, though. Do the turn meter. I don't want to... Yeah, let's get this stack. I just knew the counter's going to do some damage. Alright, let's see. Alright. We're going to do this, but we got to get a daze. Alright, we got the daze. We're going to go for the AoE. Hopefully that gets rid of Hux. Not quite. I'm going to increase cooldowns. I guess we didn't get it. I didn't want to use Death Mark on the last turn because where the turn meter was. I'm gonna do it anyway because we might lose him. I think, yeah, no, that was a bad move. Oh, we timed out. I would stop paying attention to the clock. Honestly, I'm pretty happy with that. With higher gear, that's an easy win. Does anybody else give me daze? Or stun? We need like a good amount of stuns and daze. No, no way that wins. No way. What I like about this is with the counter from Dooku, he's gonna... Oh, we almost got there anyway. Can we get buff? No, he can dispel. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna hit him because I want the count. No, I got... He's taunting. Okay, counter me. Oh, he can just kill me. Now we get to see if this is even close to enough damage. Yes! Alright, there's nothing now for Droideka. That's what... See, there was a way to win this. I mean, we've already won it. There was a way to get through this and full clear it. But that's what's hard about these Jar Jar battles, is you cannot anticipate all of the synergies. And there's so many different pieces you have to plan around for with those counters. Like, not anticipating Han alone. Because I saw Han alone, I was like, no big deal. But with Han alone, there's still enough there that he caused enough problems to eat up a couple teams that I wasn't anticipating. And then we lost too many teams to goofing around on that front wall. Like, what, 2 or 3 teams that we could use on the back wall to get through teams. And then not assessing the threat on the back wall correctly. I should have seen how much of a threat Droideka on B1 was going to be. And I didn't. I brought the Executor here because even though there's no synergy, malevolence just with the Vulture droids is more of a threat. Because the Vulture droids are... The Vulture droids give synergy on this fleet where there otherwise wouldn't be. I'm just trying to hit breach somewhere. Alright, fine. We'll bring in another ship. We'll do the new account to wrap up, but that one's already a win. My opponent did not full clear me. Ever since I got Darth Revan geared up, it's just not really a match anymore. Because we're at a point where, with how rapidly I farmed teams, they cannot really keep up with the depth that I already have on that account. What we're seeing on the new account is just I'm so... My depth is so much greater than my opponent's. The defenses that are being set just can't match, and the amount of teams on offense and defense just don't match up at all. I went after those two ships just because of the negotiator synergy. I don't want them to get the whatever that thing's called, undying loyalty or something like that. Droideka. I think also if I would have saved my Traya for after I took out the Ahsoka, that would have just been... I don't think it would have made much of a difference, actually. But it may have helped, because we needed one more turn, and we could have annihilated Droideka. A little extra gear on Traya would have probably been enough too. It was things like losing my Vader on the front wall. If we had Fracture, it would have been fine. Alright, let's head to the new account. Here we go. Last round real quick. I think this was shown in the last video. I should make a note of this kind of stuff. Couldn't get through me. He got stuck here on the front wall. 2 shots up against Darth Revan, 1 up against the Geos. And I think he took a bunch of shots up against these teams. No, a couple. Today's opponent. He's already gone to... So I know the win is secure. But these early matches haven't really been much of a challenge. This guy could be pretty good. He's running the Bad Batch. He's got some good geared characters. Darth Vader's a little weak though. Probably kept this stuff for offense, but he could put some decent stuff on defense. Alright, so he got through most things. 2 shots up against Darth Revan. That's not really a surprise. Most people aren't going to have a counter for Darth Revan at this stage. At least at this stage with the GP levels where I'm at. People rushing relics, of course, would. But even in some cases, those relics could, if you don't have the right synergies. 4 shots up against Padme, 3 up against this Newt. I like the synergies there. Even the abilities aren't very high on a lot of these characters either. And then I don't think he attempted this. Yeah, did not attempt. He probably does not. A lot of people ignore fleet. So we got Geos up top. So that we'll save the Vader for there. Interesting choice. Why isn't Hunter? No, that's Echo. Never mind. So Cody. Hunter should be with Cody and Tech. That's the best 3-man. At least if you have the Zetas. And he's got 5s here with what? Did he use the rest of his clones here? No. There's Echo. We're just gonna auto most of these, or auto everything that we can. We're gonna mark Echo. This is why I'm bringing in Jedi Knight Revan, so we can ignore the taunt. I guess I could have done it with bounty hunters, but it's late now and I'm tired and I'm not fully thinking things. I'm drained from that Jar Jar battle. It's just a lot of effort in thinking through all that. Alright, let's mark Echo. I think we can just taunt from here. There's no Zeta on 5, so it's just we can ignore 5s. It's a lot of gear to throw on 5s and not have that Zeta have tactical awareness. And there we go. The Resistance Heroes is nice. Like, that's a good team. I don't know if it's going to be good without the Zetas, though. But they are Gear 9 and level 80. No, what am I thinking? We gotta save this for Geos. We can't do that. This is what we're gonna do. We're doing Han and Chewie here. Because we can blow up one of them, or at least stun Finn. Because Finn is needed to make Poe get going. If Inspired doesn't get onto Poe, then this isn't really much of a threat. So just do a little bit of this. Yeah, there's nothing strong here. But I respect the Dooku the most, so we're gonna do CLS up against the Dooku. Should have saved those dispels for what's his face. Are we really gonna deal with this much stun? You best not die. Alright. This should be enough to take him out. I think we just JTR this. This could be a little iffy actually with JTR. My JTR is real weak. A good JTR with the right gear levels could handle that. But my JTR is vulnerable to going down to that Ezra before we get through the protection up. We might do it anyway, but let's see where we are at up here. We at least have 2 bounty hunter teams that are also very good. Where's my fracture? This is fracture. I guess. I don't want to. Nah, let's just do a big hit. There's enough debuffs where we can even out that health a bit. Yeah, let's do it. Seriously? I feel like this might be my best option. But does that leave the boss team too weak? Yeah, let's not overthink it. Let's just keep going. I guess I should explain why I did this. Bounty hunters, at least in Conquest, counter Bad Batch pretty well. But that works if I have all the abilities leveled up on Grief. Jeez. I was trying to get rid of the Dispel, but I don't have those. That might need an Omega apparently. This is going to be a loss. These guys are... The discrepancy in the levels is too much. At this point, I'm just hoping I get lucky on the contract. If we can take out Cody... Come on. Go. No! Execute, why are you so bad at this level? I don't know what Cody's leadership does, but at least they're not going to have a leadership this next time around. Because we got to get through these guys to win. Like, let's just... We're going to get through that back wall, but let's say we didn't. Because I'm trying to think about what team... I should have... This is this guy's arena team. I should have brought in... something stronger. Yeah, because that's some good stuff. Even without the Zetas, that's some good stuff. But the leader's gone. Let's wrap up this back wall. I kind of want to keep the boss. I think we are going to try and JTR. I think we JTR the bounty hunters. Because at least we don't have to worry about the protection up. Maybe we don't bring in BB-8 though. Boba Fett's the only one that really scares me here. Everyone else is more annoying than anything. Alright, we're getting real lucky, but things are about to get real bad. Nope, there it goes. I wish I had my own. Troopers might be my best stuff left. Other than bounty hunters. But I really want to save my bounty hunters. Let's just do it. Yeah, we gotta do it for this team. I don't like taking things so strong. But I did bring down the Boba Fett's health quickly, so I knew when we came back in we would just be able to take him out quickly. But I was worried that I wanted to bring Piet here. I don't think I have the levels high enough on this team. Those are my best troopers that we just used. My ranged trooper's decent though. It really depends if we can get through this quickly enough. But we're all less than level 80. We're probably dealing with level 5 abilities. Yeah, no, it's over. No, that's not gonna work. See, I could do Bosk here. Maybe we should. Because there's no guarantee that we get through the Bad Batch. Because those are his best characters. I'm kind of surprised that I feel like we're running out of teams. Let's think about this for a second. Do I not have any other Old Republic? No, I do. Oh, my mission Zelbar are junk. Let's see how my nest is. Let's try this, and then we're gonna just use my Bosk and disintegrate them. That'll guarantee the win, and then I don't know. It's late. I'm working on getting my nest done. She's not quite there. The ability levels aren't quite there. I don't know if she's at a point where she can win this. Like, she's not dispelling. Like, you can see, like, none of the Omegas are there. Like, we can't ignore taunts yet. We can't dispel. Canderous is decent though. I mean, we had to get some of these characters at a decent level to unlock Darth Revan. That's why I brought these guys in to begin with. I got through the protection up. can auto from here. Alright. This wouldn't have worked if she had the Zetas. Or the Zeta. But without the Zeta, the tenacity's not there, so we can inflict the debuffs and take her out. I'm glad to see that Nest isn't useless, but she's not quite there. We gotta get that Dispel on basic. Now we are going to use Bosk and hope we can get to the Disintegrate. I don't know if we can do it, because the stealth is going to kind of mess with targeting who we want to for the contract. We would have been better off with Boba Fett. Definitely do the taunt. Do we not get a Sith? Are we not at a level or we have days? Alright, we've got days. That's why I like Grief Karga around. Come on, do not die. We're just a couple hits away. Couple hits away. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do this. Let's do this. Come on. Come on. Almost there. Almost there. There we go. There we go. Oh, we don't have the buff. Give me the buff. Are you kidding me? Oh, it's so irritating. Alright, we're just gonna quit from there. I don't know if we can beat these two guys. Hunter would have been a much better option with them. But we kind of needed that Disintegrate to work. And I don't think we have an actual competent team left. Yeah, we don't. I'm not going to worry about it. We got the win. I know he's tapped out. Wait, did we get the win? We only cleared... I mean, I think the back territory is worth me. Okay, we're good. Alright. We are calling it. Thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone. Be excellent to each other. This has been a long day. We are not going to ramble on.